Thank you, and welcome back. And we start the second half of the show exactly as we started the first half, if you recall, into the second game of a set of three. And the situation is roughly similar, too. Christopher and Hayley have one game, one already, and it is Simon, in this case, who has to win the next game to stay in the running. He looks as though he's going to make everybody north of Watford very proud of him by doing that, and Christopher and Hayley have that determined and confident look of a pair of winners who've been in there for some time, and that could be dangerous. Let's see the board, shall we? This is the board for the next one. The letter flashing is A, so here we go with the second game in this set of three, and here's the question. What A is rung at morn, noon, and sunset? Morn, noon, and sunset. Angelus is the answer to that. I'm so glad I got one right for a change. Here we go now. What A are mountains that form a range entirely in Italy? Yes, Hayley?
Alps.
No, Hayley. I'll have to give that one to Simon. Here's your chance, Simon. What A are mountains that form a range entirely in Italy?
The Apennines.
Apennines is right! Dear me, what's the next one?
V, please.
Oh, is there no end to any of this? That's that sound which means that the contestant which gets this question right wins a prize for the school. Yes, it's your chance, Simon, to win a prize for the school. We'll find out what it's going to be in a minute. The question first, for anybody, what V is a doctor for animals? Simon!
A vet!
Yes, it is! And a prize for the school as well. No, it's not fixed, it's just the way it's happened. So let's find out what prize, and it's going to be a pretty good one, the school is going to win. This one.
And Simon has won for King Edward VI's school this magnificent refractor telescope. Any potential astronomers will now have the opportunity to explore the wonders of the sky at night.
Smashing prize? Yeah. Do you astron?
No.
You don't astron at all?
No. I believe there's one in the whole school. Robert Renton, if you're looking, Robert.
I know, I believe one of the two other contestants does astronomy, or likes astronomy. Is it you, Hayley?
Yes, I like it.
You would have liked that prize, didn't you? Should have pressed the button quicker. Right. Your choice, Simon. What's next?
H, please, Bob.
H. Right, here we go. They're sending me up, you know. What H was a kind of woman's figure, or is an ancient method of telling the time? Yes, Hayley?
Hourglass.
Hourglass is right. Well done. Your choice.
O, please.
You want O. What O is the organization which governs the price of Middle East? Yes, Hayley?
OPEC.
OPEC is right, yes. And the next?
M, please.
M. Right. Here we go. What M is a significant line through Greenwich? Simon?
Wouldn't be mean, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Sorry.
I can see why you thought so. I've got to give the question to the other two. The M, which is a significant line through Greenwich.
Meridian.
Meridian is right. That's what we were looking for. Good try. What's the next one?
W, please.
W at the bottom there. What W is the common name for the trachea? Yes, Hayley?
Windpipe.
Yes, it's windpipe. Yes. Well, it looks as though only one is needed to make the connection for the second time. Your last chance to stop them, Simon. Which one's it going to be?
R, please.
You want R? She says in hushed tones. What R is a large bag worn on the back by hikers? Yes, Simon?
A rucksack.
Rucksack is right. Dear me. What's the next choice, then?
N, please, Bob.
You want N. Okay. Yes. What N was that Derek, whose life began at 40? That was Hayley.
Nemo.
Yes, Nemo's right. Yes. And it's your choice again.
F, please.
F. Okay, down at the bottom left. What F is used for the tips of pens and for making... Yes, Simon?
Felt.
Felt is right. Good. Where now, Simon?
S, please.
Okay. S. What S was a tube-like dress of the early 50s or a cloth container for potatoes? Yes, Hayley?
Sack.
Sack is right, yes. And it's your choice for the next one.
C, please.
You want C to join up that lot over there. What sea finished an historic mission in the Pacific Ocean on July the 24th, 1980? Like this question. Columbia, spacecraft, remember? ditched in the sea. Fine. Next C. What C is a sort of engineering, a sort of servant, and a sort of disobedience? Hayley.
Civil.
It's got to be civil, yes. Giving you another chance to have one more to make that connection, unless it can be blocked. Which is it going to be?
T, please.
Yes, thought it might be T. Here we go. What T is the lever fitted to the head of the rudder of a small boat? Yes, Simon.
A till. Tiller.
Tiller is right, yes. Woohoo. And what?
B, please, Bob.
B. You devil. What B? What B comes after Burlington and before Worcester? Yes, Hayley.
Bertie.
Bertie is right. Yes. You're using up all the units on the board. What's the next one?
G, please.
G you'll go for rather than J. This is the G which could win you the game. Watch it. What G is the film in which Ben King... Yes, Chris?
Gandhi.
Gandhi is right, and that's it. Heavens, it was a good try, wasn't it? My goodness.
Did my best.
A very good battle, that. You've actually won for the school that superb telescope.
Yeah, I
You've
hope
won
they
for yourself.
appreciate it.
I hope they do, yeah. You think they will?
I think so, yes.
You think so, good. Well, at least it'll put you in well for them for the next few months, won't it? Yes. £25 as well, you get. You mustn't forget, must we? You not only take the telescope for 25 quid, you also get the sweatshirt, the Blockbuster sweatshirt, which you can wear all over North Watford.
And the dictionary.
And the dictionary, which is leather-bound and gold-blocked. What more could you ask?
Oh.
Simon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We don't have too many of them. Well, now, Chris and Hayley, it's their turn now to do another gold run. It's the third gold run. Just to check, they've won binoculars and a camera and a holiday in Stratford already for each of them. And it's now going to be you, Hayley, isn't it, to come down and do the gold run?
Yes.
Yes. Filled with trepidation?
Yes.
It might be. Here's the board. That's what's going to confront you when you get onto that hotspot. Those are the letters. Just to recap very briefly, you've got to make the connection across the board, gold to gold, like that. It can be done simply, or it can be done in a more complicated way like that, perhaps. And you've got to do it within 60 seconds or less. So, if you're ready, Hayley, for the second time, for you, will you please join us on the hotspot? Necessary, once again, for me to tell you, the connection must be made in 60 seconds or less. For every connection that's not made, you get £10 for each correct answer. And I take my timing from the moment you tell me which letters you want to start with on the left-hand side. All yours, Hayley.
LS.
A celestial body that gives good fortune to the newly born.
Pass. CACC.
Form of wrestling.
Pass. RTW.
What the hand that rocks the cradle does.
Pass. CAM.
Shellfish that Molly Malone sells in Dublin's Fair City.
Cockles and mussels.
Correct.
CC.
Small present and bang wrapped in paper. Small present and bang wrapped in paper.
Pass. ITSB.
All occupying the same vehicle.
In the same boat.
Correct.
JN.
First Premier of Tanzania.
Joshua Nkomo.
No.
ATA.
David Bowie's song title reminds us of a funeral.
Ashes to Ashes.
Correct.
JB.
Hanged in 1859 for trying to stop slavery by force.
Pass. LM.
From New Moon to New Moon.
Lunar Month.
Right.
KE.
Hero of romance, satirized by Cervantes and copied by Don Quixote. Terrifyingly hard luck. You almost made it. Would you have known? Hero of romance, satirized by Cervantes and copied by Don Quixote?
No.
Knight errant, it would have been. Never mind. You missed out on quite a few across the board. Let's have a quick look at them. The celestial body that gives good fortune to the newly born is Lucky Star. That was an easy one, wasn't it? Form of wrestling, catch as catch can. You got Molly Malone. What the hand that rocks the cradle does is rules the world. It's a well-known saying. CC, small present and bang wrapped in paper. A Christmas cracker. Ah. JN, the Premier, was not the one you said, but it was Julius Nyerere. And JB, hanged in 1859 for trying to stop slavery by force, John Brown. And, of course, the hero of the romance, Knight Errant. Well, there you are. Let's play another game of Blockbusters. Well, it was hard luck, but, of course, she did add to her total of wins across the board, £1, 2, 3, £40 onto their total, bringing it up now to £230 each which is very good because you have to add it on to the presents they've received so far. Oh, well, it's quite exhausting. They've got through 3 gold runs. They've got 2 more to go, if they can get there. The person who perhaps will stop them is the person we're going to meet next on Blockbusters. Hello, Richard. And while they battled it about, you've been waiting in the wings to come on.
That's right.
How are you feeling?
Oh, not too bad. Little nervous, I think.
Yeah, well, everybody does, first of all. Where do you come from, Richard?
Well, I come from Quinton Kynaston School, which is in St John's Wood.
Ah, so you didn't have far to come to this particular
Not really.
game. And do you specialise in any particular subject?
Oh, well, I'm sort of in the arts, English, history, economics.
What about recreation? What do you do?
Oh, recreation, I like ballet, I like dancing, I like reading. I like cooking, I like most things.
You don't by any chance play drums in a band or anything like that?
No, really
Good.
not.
It's something of a relief, I find that. Richard, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Christopher and Hayley, if you're ready, we'll play now the first in a new set of 3, Blockbusters. And one of those lights will be winking now, which will tell us which letter we're going to start with. It's P, so here we go. What P is a bird whose beak holds more than his belly can? Yes, Richard?
Pheasant?
Nope, I was passed it across. Well interrupted. What P is a bird whose beak holds more than his belly can?
Pelican.
Pelican is right. That's it. Hayley, well done. And what's your choice?
T, please.
It's T. What T is Channel 4's pop music programme, or... Yes, Hayley.
Tube.
Tube is right. Yes, well done. Richard knew that as well, but he's got to be quicker than that. What's the next choice?
K, please.
You want K. So, what K is merely a male monarch? That's Hayley again.
King.
It is king. That's the right one. Got to stop her, Richard. You know that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. What's the next choice?
F, please.
You want F. Okay. What F is a Scottish, American, or dialect for tap? Is Scottish, American, or dialect for tap? Yes, Hayley?
Faucet.
Yes, faucet is right. Well done. Well, 1 to go to get that connection across the board. Which one are you going to go for?
I'll have an A, please, Bob.
You'll go for A, okay? Yes. Important one, this. Stand by your buttons. What A is a tune or what we breathe? Hayley.
Air.
Air is right. That's the connection. Well, that shows you how it's done, Richard. It's, as I said to the gentleman before you, it can be very quick, but it can be a pitched battle. You've got settled in now, haven't you?
Yes,
You're
I
going to
think so.
shine in the second round, aren't you?
You better believe it, Bob.
Well, you're not going to have a chance to find out, not today at any rate, because that's where we're going to leave you for now, because we've come to the end of this particular one. Going to be interesting, because Richard has actually got to win the next game to stay in the running, and I've got a sneaky feeling about it. I think we're going to find it pretty exciting. We hope you can join us. We'll certainly be here. See you soon. Bye-bye.